Hey ladies, I am making this video to chat about virtual parties. Virtual parties in general, how you want to run them, how you follow up with customers, as well as following up with non-purchasers or people that did not interact in that virtual party. So I'll get started. Virtual parties are currently the lifeblood of our business. However, they consistently need revamping because we have new products coming out. The social media world has been inundated by lots and lots of direct sales companies switching over to the virtual party method. So on occasion or often, it is more difficult to get a virtual party than it used to be. So I wanted to talk about them specifically and how important they are to your business. So to get started, you do need to be organized when running this business. You need some sort of a binder. You can get a planner. I found in a planner, gives you this much space for a day, and that just doesn't work for me with all my kids' activities, where I need to be at what time, a play date, what's due at school that day, am I signed up for snack? There's not enough space for that, and my daily task lists. So this is mine, okay? Getting organized is part of virtual parties. So I have the different pages that I run. I have a consistent list of people who I am talking to about the opportunity, and I'm not sure if it's in here because it's big. It's a laminated sheet of my daily tasks of what I need to do, okay? So you need this. Going into virtual parties, these are my virtual party hostesses, and that does not include the ones that have signed up and joined this business because I don't want them on there. I'm not following up with them anymore because they've joined the business. All right. On to customers. I've written down all of my customers, starting with July 2014. I just write down the month, the person, and what they purchased and what shade. Okay, that's it. So velour concealer, something like that. Okay, so you need one of those to get organized. It will help you see who's run a virtual party before. You can write down if it qualified. You can write down if you offered the opportunity to them. You can write down anything about that, but you want to make sure you know who's hosting those parties for you. So, about virtual parties. If you aren't brand new, you know that your launch party is over, and once your launch party is over, that's your warm market. You need to break into the world of virtual parties that are hosted. So somebody that's a friend, a family member, or a stranger that's willing to host this free virtual party for you. So how do we get into Strangerville? Well, I coach the following up with everybody. So everybody that you added to your party, 30 to 50 of those people should have gotten messages from you that said, "Hey girl, I just wanted to let you know I'm adding you to my launch party because I've recently started my own business with Younique. If you have any questions or concerns or want to know more about, a certain product, please let me know." I coach you to send 30 to 50 of those out to women before you add them to your launch event. People like to know before they're added to groups. That's just a common thing now. I personally am added to like 10 groups a day, and I leave them all unless I've been asked and agreed. It's just annoying, and you know what? You don't want to be annoying. People don't want to be annoyed. You'll notice on your feed, people will have a bunch of negative things to say about being added to groups. So I would like you to start doing events. You're going to set up events the exact same way that you set up your launch party. Your launch party will be an event, and then we can just turn that into your VIP group or decide what we'd like to do for your VIP group, but that's a different discussion. You're running everything in events, and Facebook is not jailing or blocking for events because people can choose to not go. So a little tip about events for you is unless you choose can't go, you will see all of the posts in your news feed. Or you can turn off notifications, but generally a normal person wouldn't know how to do that. I know how to do that, but someone just on Facebook is going to click can't go, Or if they don't want to be insulting, they just won't click anything. And if they don't click anything, they still see the posts, and that's really important. So when following up with your launch party after it closes, you're going to run your launch party out of our current mock party with the graphics that are there, the wording that is there, everything that's there for you because you're new. Okay, you haven't had time to try the products. You definitely don't have every color of everything. The graphics are put together. We want to get you starting making money right away. You're running your launch event out of mock party, whichever the current one is, however you like the order to go, you're running it out of that group. So there are two that I'm running right now, the Mock Party and Info 2015, and then I have a Fall Products and Info 2016. So as we grow, I will always update those mock parties, but those are mostly for new girls. As you get into the business and you're using your YCash and your half-price items on sets and collections and are collecting all of the colors, you need to start making your own graphics. You need to start making the parties yours, making it unique because people are sick of seeing the same graphics. You need to take 5 different selfies with 5 different color lip liners and introduce the lip liners. You need to make an introduction video. You need to draw people into you. There are over 5 million people that sell Younique currently, and this is September 2016 that I'm making this video, but they're purchasing from you. So what makes you unique? I always use my own one-eyed photo. I will use half faces. I will go live and I will show different options such as the body bronzer mixed with concealer or just the touch foundation or just the pressed powder. I will go live and ask, hold up the 5 different eye palettes because I personally have every product in every color. That's something that I feel is necessary at the stage that I am at right now. Because I need to be able to show people, I need to be able to create looks with all of them, I need to be able to have graphics for you guys, and that's something that, I would say you need to have 2 or 3 of every color of something because it's hard to sell something when you don't even know if you like it. I know the shades that don't look good on me, but I can still use them and create looks and tell you what I think of them. There are products I don't like. There are products that I don't recommend based on skin type, and I only know that because I have them and I use them. So you can create your own unique virtual party by flipping out those graphics of people you don't know, pictures of yourself, a one-eyed picture of yourself. I want all your thank yous to be a selfie holding up the products that they purchased. Those are really important for your personal wall. If you follow me, then you know that I incorporate my children a lot into my business. And I do that not because my kids are cute. I do that because I'm showing people repeatedly that my business and my children are just as important to me. Okay, obviously I love my children more than I love my business, but I'm connecting them to show people that this isn't like a little gig of mine, like this is my business and this is my children, and combined, this is Amy's life, okay? So when I'm making my lifestyle posts on my personal wall or thanking people, I use my children a lot. I let my girls put on lip colors and I say it's perfect for kids. The more you can show people that you're not a saleswoman and you're a shares woman and that this isn't a little side gig that you're going to quit in 2 weeks and so that they won't have somebody to repurchase this from, the better. The more you make it seem like this is important to you, okay? And if you're someone who posts once a week and stops posting for 3 weeks, you're not showing that this is important to you and you're not going to succeed. Consistency is key. And so is keeping up with these virtual parties. So the more graphics you create of yourself with the colors or going live and holding up the products or making videos for every single post instead of a graphic, the more you can switch it up and make it you. I would encourage you to do that and then create your own mock party. Don't add your girls to it. You need your girls to be doing this, and some girls will and some girls won't. And if you want to stick to the mock party basics, that's fine. But in a world where every single company, there are now like 30 direct sales makeup companies out there, All of our products are probably pretty much the same. We all have foundation, we all have lipstick. But you know what? It's you that they're buying. So create your own fun mock party and copy and paste your own videos into the groups. You need something that draws everybody in. I'm always trying to revamp mine, but I can't always revamp yours. You need to do that. You need to be creative. You need to be unique. You need to grab the products. You need to be able to switch it out. When we get new products, you need to be going live. You need to make them fun. You need to make them interactive. So, everybody that you added to your launch party, you are going to ask those people, whether they purchased or they didn't, to please host a free beauty bar for you. You need to phrase it in a way that you're sounding confident, you're sounding casual, like this isn't a big deal, and you don't care what they say, okay? You're asking for a little bit of help networking. So there are a bunch of different wording options that I can go through with you. Probably not on here because I'd like to keep this to where everybody watches it. But when you get a yes to a virtual event, I want you to start them immediately. I don't want you to wait until a Sunday night or whatever, because a lot of people flake out. It's really important to get the event set up right away. While you're setting up an event, it's the same thing. Just invite your sponsor, or just invite, me or your hostess. You just put up the cover photo, you put up the party points photo, and you put up your introductory video. And then you tell your hostess to invite women. Invite all the women on her Facebook. There is a video of me in the Glam Fam. I'm in my bed and I'm wearing a blue shirt. I think it says blessed. No makeup. And I'm talking about hostess coaching. So please watch that before you throw a hostess into a party. If your hostess wants to post and she wants you want her to post and interact and get these guests moving, send her the post you want her to put up. Send her the video or the graphic or the words. Mix it up. Have the hostess post. She needs to invite 100 ladies. Something really neat about an event versus a group is it gives you the option to message everybody. So there's a button that says message guests, and you can choose to message the guest that clicked going. So you type out one message and it sends it to everybody individually. It saves you a lot of time, a lot, okay? So you'll say, hey girl, thanks so much for RSVPing to Amy's Beauty Bar. I just wanted to let you know that I'm your virtual party hostess. Order anytime during the 14 days, but before you order, please let me know what you're looking at so I can help color match you, let you know what I think of those products, whatever, okay? You're sending that to the girls that are going or maybe. You cannot message people that can't go. And then you can message all guests. So if they haven't responded, I type out a cute little message to them. When I say to message people, I want them to be this big. I do not want you to have to scroll even one time in this message. This big, concise, to the point, letting them know that you're here, that you know that they've been added. Okay? That sets it up for you to be able to follow up with non-purchasers and people who didn't interact after the party. You already have all of their names in your message box. So, people that purchased, I don't care what they purchased, I want them to get a thank you in the event. You can have your hostess post it. I want you to be holding up or wearing the product for your thank you. And then I want you to friend request them and message them. When you friend request them, do not add them to your VIP page. They are in a party. They don't need a double whammy because they're seeing it on your VIP page, they're seeing it in their party, and they're seeing it on your wall. No. Build a relationship with them. Never add friends and put them right in your VIP group. Never. You'll friend request them. You'll send them a message. And you'll say, Susan, I saw you bought the rose water. That was an awesome choice. Let me send you a graphic with all of its different uses. Susan, I saw you bought the mascara. I'm going to type out instructions as well as send you an application video to make sure that we get it right on your first try. Susan, I saw you got the Touch Foundation. I wanted to make sure that you are using a dense synthetic brush when applying so that it doesn't eat the makeup or cause you to use a lot more than you should be. What brush are you currently using? I need a message for every single purchaser. That is how you build your business. That is how you build trust. That is how you build loyalty. That is how you sell yourself. So I don't care what they order, there are graphics for everything in the GlamFam. You click on photos, you click on albums, and then you go through. And there are like 57 albums. I just updated them like last week. So they get a message. Anybody that interacts in the party when it closes, or before it closes if they're interacting a lot and you think that they're ready to order, hey, I saw you were interested in the eye palette, the liquid eyeliner, and the mascara. Those three go awesome together. Today is the last day to order. Do you need me to put it together for you and then you can give me your card and shipping address? I don't care what you say to them, you're messaging them. That's for anybody that interacted, which means liked or commented on any specific post. Okay? After the party closes, you are going to follow up with those that purchased to make sure they love their purchase. You are going to offer anybody that interacted a spot in your bulk order. So you're interested in the mascara. I actually have one on hand that I can ship you for $29, save you some tax and shipping, or $32, whatever it is you decide. Or, hey, Anna, I saw that you were interested in the Addiction Shadow palette and didn't get a chance to order before the link closed. Is that something I could order and ship to you to save you a couple bucks? What do you think? You need to go through that virtual party with your notebook and you need to write down everybody's name that interacted and what it is they liked and commented on so that you can send them a friend request and a message. I do that first. I've already friended the people that purchased and sent them instructions. I then friend and message anybody that interacted and offer them a couple bucks off whatever product they want or were interested in. And then I go through and I friend request and message everybody that was invited. If it's a group, you can just click on members and you go through and you click on profile. If they don't sell unique or they don't sell it works, then I friend request them and I send them a message and I say, hey Donna, my name is Amy and I was the unique presenter for Ashley's Lash Bar that just ended. I saw you might be interested in some of the products, which is a total lie. I don't care. These people don't answer you very often, but occasionally they do, and that's worth it. When you are typing up these messages and then resending them, make sure you are changing the names and then adding like a different emoji at the end of all of them so you don't get put into Facebook jail for spam messaging, okay? Hey Susan, I saw you were interested in the lip liners. Offer to put it in a bulk order. Messages are this big. If you need help with wording, you need to message me. But really, you should be able to kind of figure this out. Okay? I send that to everybody. I say mascara if they haven't commented or interacted at all. And I switch out the product if they have and, focused on one. They're interested in a bunch. I ask how I can get a collection into their hands, what it would take to get a collection. So usually I have 100 to 200 women to follow up with on every closed virtual party that I've ever done. I get a lot of accepted friend requests. I get a lot of ignored messages. Not usually from the people that interacted in the party. So usually I have 6 to 12 people that interact in all of my hostess virtual parties. And they'll accept my friend requests, and after I've chatted with them and seen if they want to be in my bulk order, then I will ask them if I can put them in my VIP page, and they always say yes, so I add them to my VIP page. If they don't answer me, anybody that doesn't answer me gets a second message about 3 days later. I type it up, and they all look the same. I just switch out some punctuation, the name, or add an emoji to make sure that I'm not getting put in Facebook jail for spamming. And I say, otherwise, if you can't purchase anything right now, that's totally fine. I'd love to set you up your own free virtual beauty bar where we could help you earn store credit and some free makeup. What do you say? I send that to everybody that I sent the first message to that ignored me. About 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll message all of them and I will say, hey, I'm throwing in, again, this is 2 ignored. I message them a third time. Girl, I'm throwing in another bulk order. Thought of you. Let me know if you'd like anything. Even shorter. Because after they've ignored you twice, they might ignore you a third time. I think it's worth it to me because I've gotten at least a couple collection orders from it. I've got an accepted message, and even if they say no, I say, keep me in mind, and can I add you to my VIP group? And they always say yes to that because I've just said no to 2 other things. So I get a new friend and I get a new person in my VIP group. So the goal is to get, 100 of those 200 girls to accept your friend request. And then you can build relationships with them online by liking and commenting. So following up with purchasers is awesome. You want to follow up. You want to make sure that they like the product. You want to ask them to post a picture of them and their lashes or their lip stain and tag you on Facebook so that you can friend request and message everybody that likes or comments on that photo. But you need to make sure your virtual parties are being run consistently. You're posting 3 to 4 times for 5 to 7 days. That sounds like something that a lot of people are switching to instead of posting twice for 10 days. There are multiple different things you can look at. You can look at SynShare, Post My Party. There's a couple other ones where you pay for the subscription and you set up all your posts and you upload your videos and it posts for you. So people that run 20 to 25 parties a month, they don't have to post it every day. Post My Party does it for them. Again, your own graphics are really important, your own videos, but you also need to be sitting in natural light. See that light behind me? I've got a great natural light in front of me, but that behind me, that's not the best. I need to walk myself up to the window and make a video over there. Take a selfie over there. Make sure it looks good and not smudged. Make sure your collages are clear. So the graphics you put together and the videos you put together need to be really well done. You need to sit down and take your time doing them, but make it you. Make it genuine, and people will be drawn to that. Posting the exact same thing in every single party and nobody ever seeing your face or knowing if it really works on a real person is where we go wrong. Not hosting enough virtual parties is where we go wrong. You can't post on your page asking for a party. You need to be messaging for a party. You have 200 people, hopefully in these groups, 100 people in these groups that you can ask for a virtual party from. You can ask all of the customers that bought something from you. You can ask your friends and your family and your acquaintances to say, hey, I don't need you to buy anything. I'm just trying to build my network and it's free. What do you think? I personally offer $5 store credit for anybody that hosts. On occasion, if I'm desperate, I offer a free lip liner or free lip gloss that I've bought with YCash. So my parties are not run like the mock party that I have together for you guys. My parties are all me, all my face, all me going live. And you need to put that together for you. You need to also not skip the step of following up with every member in that party, getting yourself a notebook, getting yourself organized, writing down who ordered what in what month and what year so that every 10 weeks you can go back in your binder and say, this person's out of their mascara, that lady's out of her touch. So every Friday I go through here and I follow up. On my list of people that I am offering the opportunity to, every time there's a change in a kit, in a promotion, I see that they're hating their job, I go back and re-offer the opportunity. So keeping yourself organized. You guys, this is a business. This isn't I post once a week for fun. This is you're selling yourself. You need to find a way to make yourself stand out, to make yourself unique. Come up with different posts that you do on your wall every day. I've come up with Monday motivation. I'm going to do recipes on Tuesday. I'm going to do shop the look on Wednesday. You need to find a way to make yourself stand out and still get in front of as many people as possible. And that takes experimenting, and that takes getting into Strangerville, not caring if someone ignores you 3 times because you've sent the message 3 times, because that one girl that's like, yeah, I need a collection, and you make $50, well, I promise you it was worth those 500 messages that you sent that everybody ignored. Because even if they ignored that message, a lot of them accepted your friend request, and that's where you need to start. Go through your 5 best friends list and friend anybody you have mutual friends with. Growing your network also helps you get those virtual parties. So I hope this helps you out. This is Virtual Party 101, getting a virtual party, making the most of your virtual parties by making them unique and by making it all about you and finding the way that parties work for you and your audience. We all have a different audience. And most importantly, this is following up with those that interacted, those that purchased, and those that didn't purchase or interact. That is your gold mine of networking. All right, guys, tag your teams. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.